having that rifle that he had saved prior. He didn't have to have any investment in the last round. So this time around, though, Cloud9, they're going to sneak Freakazoid out mid. They've got to be careful, but they've pushed up Stanislaw into A main, and this could be the X factor in the round if they decide to come over towards this area, because there's no smoke in that A main area, so they're probably not going to expect somebody to be pushed up here. Plus, with that flashbang, oh no, he's going to give it away. He throws the flash out. That might catch.
Rush is alone on the spawn site. Stewie's going to push in. Rush is able to handle him. Stewie did not have a good amount of intel, and Freakazoid's almost caught as well. In fact, the Repeaky is caught, and then Shazam shuts it down by finishing off nothing. So that play there from Naf might have ended up costing them a little bit, but thankfully the good play from Rush on the site was able to recover it quite nicely. And now Optic win it, and unfortunately C9 is going to be working with an uneven buy here. We all have to go for that, so the very, very low amount of time on the clock unless they decide to push through it. And oh, Daps dodging death there as the op shot from Skadoodly jumps over it and only gets legged by it.
Rush did find himself out in front of that smoke, but unfortunately he's going to pay the price. Stewie comes around and picks him off from quad, and this is good because, again, Cloud9 doesn't have the financial backing right now in their game to be able to chase these too terribly much. They're vacating that bomb site, but it shouldn't be to press for this gun. Daps is only on 17 HP, going to be a tough spot, but he is going to be able to get out of the round with the M4. And we saw Rush do work with it before. Maybe Daps can step up. He's only 12 and 12, but one of the things, you know, I commented before it about Shazam and Stanislaw being kind of the carry right now for him. Rush is caught up to him now. He's at 22 and 14, so he's been doing a lot of work here on the CT side.
Now, for Optic, not going to want to take a risk on going for a full force up here. Still going to be taking it light because they have a very large cushion still to work with. So some players are just going to upgrade pistols and whatnot, and they will try for the stack again towards the A-bomb site. It's a full 5-man stack this time. They're literally not putting anybody on B. Might prove to be an issue, of course, because look at the setup from C9. They're definitely leaning towards a B hit. And as soon as they see any aggression at all inside of A main or wherever, they're probably going to be confirmed that they can.
Very slow play from the C9 side. They had all of those players outside of B, but looks like they're starting to work their way back over towards mid and A. They've found their success at the A-bomb site. I don't think they've actually gone B once yet, but these two players that are pushing on Squeaky, Shroud's going to meet him here in a second. He's going to be able to find that first one. A little bit of damage onto him, but there's the repeak, and he's going to pay the price. He goes down, and now Nap's got a Deagle to work with, and we've seen him do work with it in the past. It's not a Deagle Blaze, though.
It's true. Means he's not going to do anything significant with it.
True. True. He actually gets knocked down to 21 HP, so.
No, he almost saw another kill, but as you mentioned, it's not a Blaze, so that pretty much kills any hype it'll have behind it. And the rest of Optic are now just sort of stacking to the B-bomb site. They flipped themselves. Before it was the CT stacking on A, and the Ts are getting ready to push B. Now it's been reversed, and Optic thought they got the read, but no, they didn't. Optic, or apologies, C9 were the ones that ended up getting the advantage here. They're just going to waltz onto the A-bomb site, get the plant for free, and Daps and Rush will be looking to sit back and save. Rush, more specifically, looking to see if he can find a kill, at which point he'd find a gun and then would save.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing right now. I mean, just looking at what positioning is for the terrorist side, the gun that Shroud lost is outside of Squeaky. If they could push all the way around from T-spawn, but nothing is here in A main. They've also got Freakazoid right with him as well, even though Freak is low. But they want to guard this AK. They don't want to give up that rifle, so they're going to probably stick around outside of this A-bomb site and make sure that he doesn't get around and try to pick that up.
Rush might be able to pick off Freak, finds him, and there we go. Gets the kill. He's not going to find a gun, though, as the round's going to reset too quickly, but he does do some damage by forcing him to drop that. However, with Optic being on match point, doesn't really matter all that much, since Freak's at the point where he can afford full utility behind his buy anyway. If he was sitting on a little bit less, might have made an impact, but in the grand scheme of things, it's actually not going to mean all that much, since he doesn't pick up the gun.
Yeah, but I mean, again, that's another rebuy that they have to go into, and Freakazoid, he already doesn't have very much money to work with, so he's down to 150, Shroud's on 200. The other three are okay as far as money is concerned, so if they lose a couple of guns, but there's the flashbang into A main. Skadoodle's going to pop a shot. Here comes a smoke grenade deep. We actually saw this. I don't know if you caught any of the EU